Hello everybody, today we're going to be working into the transverse abs. So these are your stabilization muscles. It's part of your core and it's a very important muscle that works to stabilize the spine and helps our posture. A lot of the times we focus on the rectus, which is the most superficial layer of your core. It's basically known as the six-pack muscles, where you can actually see the definition on some people, or you can actually it's the muscle that you feel when you do normal core exercises. But this one, for the transverse abs, it's deeper. So the feeling you're gonna get is not as, I guess you won't feel it as much, but you might feel the stabilization work to keep your body from sliding. Let's try. I'm sorry if that didn't make sense, but we'll see how you go. Let's start lying flat on your back. Take the knees into your chest. From here, we're going to take 3 rounds of breath to relax the body, relax the mind. Take a deep inhale in and a full exhale out. Another deep inhale in and a full exhale out. Inhaling and exhaling everything out through the mouth. So the breath is a very important part for the transverse abs. The breath and the transverse abs are very tightly connected. So when you do these exercises, focus on the breathing and a nice long exhale through your mouth. Now let's bring the knees into tabletop position. So knees stay together and the thighs are at a 90-degree angle. Now when you come into this position, it's very likely that the lower back may arch a little bit. The lower spine does have a natural curve, so keep this here. Push the tailbone into the floor. So tailbone here is heavy. There's a gap in the lower spine just because that's the way it's shaped. And then the shoulder blades are pushing deeply into the mat. Now from here, can you take both arms up towards the ceiling? Soften the shoulders and think of reaching the fingertips upwards. Chin slightly tucks underneath into your chest so the back of your neck is flat. Keep this. Now can we lower the toes to touch the mat? Not the thighs. If you can't touch, it's okay, just bring it down and then come back to 90. Come down, tap, and up, and again tap, and up. So the core muscles here are working to stabilize the legs from moving. So already right now, there's a little bit of stabilization work happening. You may not feel anything. Keep moving the legs. You might start to feel hip flexors work. Hold here. Take 2 more like this, tap, and coming up. Again, tap, and come back up. Now hold. Stay here. Can you shift the knees slightly forward, toes slightly forward? Now you're going to feel a little bit more into the core. Both feet, both toes tap to the floor and come up. And again, tap and release. 3 more, tap and back up. Tap and back up. Last one, tap and back up. Now hold here. Can we straighten both legs out in front of you? Feet together and bring the knees back 90 degrees. Straighten the legs out and as low as you can, coming back in. Again for 3, forward and back in. Toes forward and bring it in. 1 more, last one, toes forward. Hold here for 5, hold for 4, 3, 2, 1. Knees back into tabletop and hold. Now we're gonna do your dead bugs. From here, reach the arms up. Now can you extend the left leg forward and lower your left foot towards the floor, but hover the toes. Now keep that. Stretch the right arm back behind you and hover the fingertips above the floor. Stretch and reach long. Hold here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come back to center. Switching sides, right leg straight, right leg hovers, left arm comes back. And we hold here for 5. Shift to the core, 4, 3, 2, 1. Back to center. Again, switching sides. Hold here. And return. Switch. And return. Again, first side switch. And return. You should feel the core start to stabilize. So it's not like a burning feeling, but more of like a stabilization. And come back. 2 more each side. And return. Left leg, right arm. Sorry, right leg, left arm. And back. 1 more side, left leg, right arm. And return. Switch. And return. Now stay here. Now are your thighs still at 90 degrees? So this remains the same throughout the entire exercise. Let's do 1 more round. Let's go left leg, right arm. Hold. And center. Keep your thighs at 90. Switch. Good. And return. Bend the knees into your chest. Rest. Breathing deeply here. Okay, now interlace the hands behind your head and curl the shoulder blades off the floor. Now take your legs back into tabletop. We're going to do the same toe taps, except with the head lifted. So this is getting more into the front muscles here, so upper abs. From here, neck stays neutral. Tap the feet to the floor and back up. 4 more and back up. Curl a little bit higher for 3. Good for 2, for 1. Come back up and hold. Now straighten the legs out in front of you. Hold here for 5. Hold for 4, 3, 2, 1. Bend the knees into your chest. Good, and rest. Slowly coming all the way up. Sitting in a cross-legged position. Let's interlace the hands behind you. Push the chest forward, arms straight, head comes up. So stretching out the front core. And then come back to center. Take both arms up, inhale. And exhale, release. Again, inhale. And exhale, release. Last one, inhale. And exhale, release. That is it for today. Thank you for joining me on the mat.